We're going to introduce Ronald Mark.
Hello.
Hi, Mark. How you doing?
Good to see you.
You too. Have a seat. I'm just going to ask you some questions about your experience through Project Forever Striving.
Okay.
When did you come into the program,
October of 2010,
and why did you come into the program?
because I had a serious alcohol problem. I was drinking about a half a gallon of vodka a day, and I couldn't function. I could barely walk. Was in and out of the hospital probably 10 or 12 times in a year, and I just threw my hands up and I said, I can't do this anymore. I don't care where I go. I just have to go away for a long time to get help. I knew I couldn't fix it in 28 days or 7 days like I used to think I could.
Okay. Tell us about the conversation when you called on the phone to do an intake to come into the program.
I spoke to a gentleman, Brian, and he, just asked me some information about myself, gave me, just a little bit of information, and then I ended up speaking with you, actually, the very next day, and you really let me know you were very real about, what I was getting myself into, and, I was going to say whatever I had to say to get a bed and get some help, and, initially you really inspired me just from speaking to you. I couldn't wait to meet you, actually. I remember when I met you the first day when I was filling out my paperwork, you came in with a big smile. Made me feel comfortable, even though I was pretty shaky for the first week.
And
Okay.
okay, and tell us about your going through treatment and what happened there.
Well, when I got here, I immediately went to a place called New Stop and, did an intake there. Let them know about, the seriousness of my drinking. It was, about an hour-long process. Just gave them all the information that they asked for. And then it was, a daily ritual of getting up and, having, morning devotions in the house, and then being, transported off to treatment, which was, intense group therapy. Met a lot of diverse, interesting people with the same problems from really all different walks of life, and learned how to open up about and be honest kind of for the first time.
Okay. And tell us about your experience here helping us out in the office.
I was very thankful to be able to come down here. I don't think if I, didn't have that opportunity to stay busy, I find that, being busy and keeping my mind occupied helped a lot. I loved coming down and, helping you and the organization get organized, and we did a lot. Just working with clients that came in, because I had some skills that, other clients didn't have, and I could show them and help teach them how to use a computer and make a resume, and it was the best experience. It really was.
Where are you at now in your life? What accomplishments?
Well, while I was here and got my head on straight, I managed to go back to school. I finished my associate's degree in May
Congratulations.
with high honors.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks to you. And over a year ago, actually 4 days ago, was my year anniversary of employment, which is a milestone record for me to stay employed at one place. A corporation where I've been promoted twice in a year. I'm now the hiring professional for that corporation.
What corporation is that?
MV Transportation.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And that they saw something in me that, they thought that I would be the best person to hire the safest individuals for their organization or corporation. Means a lot to me. It's the first time I've ever felt appreciated and my hard work has been, acknowledged, and I really haven't ever been happier, paying my rent on time every month, paying all my bills on time every month, still struggling here and there, but getting by and, holding my head up high and not having to rely on, other people to take care of me.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
How connected are you to the recovery community today? Are you still attending AA meetings? Do you have a sponsor?
I do have a sponsor who lives out in the Northeast. I try to go to 2 or 3 meetings a week. It's difficult sometimes. I don't want to fall back into that routine of getting too comfortable, so I do stay connected. I talk to him regularly, and I have several coworkers that, we hang out because they're in the same situation. They're a little bit longer in recovery than I am, so it's nice to have their support, and I've been honest with my workplace and they support me, and one thing I've learned from Project Forever Striving is honesty is always the best policy.